This is the last episode of Write, Edit, Format, Print, and Publish the book with me because we got the book in our hands. But this last episode, we're going to talk about printing. The most important thing you need to know when you're printing is that it depends on your book size. So if you choose 5.5 by 8.5, which is a standard book size, if you choose 6 by 9, if you choose something smaller than that, right? It's going to depend on that size, and it's also going to depend on the width. How many pages is your book, right? Because a book that's only 50 pages is not going to cost the same as a book that is 150, 250, 350 pages, right? Okay, so it's also important to know that I personally have not found anybody cheaper than Amazon, and it makes sense. They're resourceful. They have the means to be able to print at the rate and the price that they do print. They have multiple printers throughout the US, so it doesn't matter where you are. They don't have to accommodate their pricing based off of having one printer and having it in this location and having this many orders, right? They have the means to print on a grand scale. So that's why Amazon is the cheapest. It's also important to know, however, although your book price will stay the same no matter how many books you order, you do have to pay shipping, and it is going to take 2 weeks, the full 2 weeks. If they tell you August 3rd through August 5th, they meant August 5th. It does not matter. Every time that I have ordered from them, different books, different places, it has always been the full 2 weeks. Also, the quality is questionable. Sometimes you can get a great book. The other times you can have a book that looks like the printer just ran out of ink, right? Because it's not printing from the same place. You never know who's going to print. So your customer may order a book and their book looks excellent, and then the other customer orders and it looks gray and dull and, has quality issues. So that's something to consider when you use Amazon. You're using them because they have such a wide scale. Thus, their quality has the potential to be diminished and has had reports of diminished quality. The other thing to consider is wholesale. Wholesale is not going to give you the same price per book no matter how many you order. Wholesale is going to say the more books you order, the cheaper your book is going to be. So I use 48 Hour Books. I like their customer service. I like their quality. I like their speed. I like all of the things, right? Previously, I chose my book size. My book is actually 153 pages. And here I'm going to play with a different amount of books so you can see that it depends on the amount of books that you order. So 10 books, my book would be $17.97 per book. So I would spend a total of $180, not including shipping, right? If I order 50 books, it goes from $17 to $7, right? And so now I have a total